Friday night is the best kind of night, and it brings us 6 exciting games. We take a look at all of them. This is your daily KHL update. We travel to Shanghai, China first, where the Dragons do battle with Tractor. They pick it up from the second. Finland on a power play. Fontaine shoots from the left circle, hits the post, and Alex Sudnicin covers her up just in time. We get to see a fight shortly after that. Again, Lepinkov dukes it out with Veli-Matti Savinainen. A pretty decent bout with no clear favorite. There's less than 2 minutes remaining on the clock now, and home team finally opens up the scoring. Justin Fontaine gets the power play tally after several rebounds. 8 minutes into the third period, the Dragons double their lead. Corey Kane flies down the right wing, throws it in the slot, and Patrick Loon scores his first career KHL goal. Alexander Lazushi makes 25 saves for his second shutout of the year, and Kunlun Red Star beat Tractor on home ice for the first time in franchise history. 2-0 is the final. We move on to Vladivostok now, where Admiral defend the ice against Magnitogorsk at the Kizov Arena. Home team gets off to a decent start. Less than 5 minutes into the game, Kirill Voronin breaks loose, shoots once, shoots twice, and opens up the scoring. Either for the period, Marek Gaborka has the puck on a turn-run rush, pass it to Gleb Zaitsev, an 18-year-old rookie scores his first ever goal in the K. Admiral lead 2-0 now. Magnit get a goal back just a few minutes later. Sergei Mazakin scores his 7th of the year to convert on a power play. Late in the period, Vladislav Kaletnik finds some room at the right wing, cuts to the middle, his pass is blocked. Arhip Nikolenko shoots it on a broken play, and Nikita Serebrikov makes a 5-star gorgeous save. Nikolenko gets his revenge late in the second period. He beats Serebrikov on the short side for his first Magnitogorsk jersey, and this one is tied at 2 now. But less than 2 minutes later, Admiral get their lead back. Kirill Voronin nets his second of the game to make it 3-2. Third period now, Admiral on a counter-attack. Sergei Konka feeds Voronin, who shoots, but it's stopped by Artem Zagidulin. No hat-trick for Voronin. Fast forward to late in regulation, Magnit to get a man advantage. Vereshchagin passes to Rasmussen, he puts it on net, and Iro Pakarinen scores on the rebound. Tie game. And with just 40 seconds remaining on the clock, Wojtek Wolski puts the dagger in. Matt Allison makes a quick pass in the slot, and Wolski tucks it home. Admiral give up the lead twice and end up with no points in this one. Magnit can take it 4-3 on the road. Our next stop is in Khabarovsk, where Amur tried to stop undefeated Avtomobilist. The Bears to strike first, Slava Lekopchenko converts on a power play to say hello to his former team. Early in the second period, Avtomobilist get another marker with the man advantage. This time it's Francisco Parejo finds the back of the net. 5 minutes later, the Tigers pull back to within 1 as they get a power play goal of their own. Slava Oshena makes a cross-ice pass to his twin brother Vladislav, and he finds his target. Amur levels it less than a minute into the third period. Igor Lamin turns the puck over in his defensive end, and Igor Rodinkov makes him pay for that. But Avtomobilist make up for the hiccup late in regulation as they score 3 unanswered goals. First, Dan Saxon gets one past Evgeny Alekin. 2 minutes later, Ivan Vishkevsky sends one in right after one face-up in the offensive end. He goes in with a crazy deflection. And just a few seconds later, Maxim Rasekin bags it with his initial marker of the year. Avtomobilist keep their perfect season going. They get their 14th consecutive win as they take it 5-2 on the road. We'll make our next stop in Novosibirsk, where struggling Sibir play host to one of the top teams of the league, Red Army. The Bears to strike just under 8 minutes into the game. Kirill Kaprizov feeds Maxim Shalunov, and Shalunov scores a power play goal on his former team. In the second period, Nikolai Demidov sends it around the rim, centering pass. Nikita Shashkov shoots. It's gloved by Lars Johansson. Third period now, Kirill Kaprizov rushes down the ice for the loose puck, but so does Alexei Krasikov, and the two collide. Wow, that could have ended a lot worse. Luckily, both of them are alright. At few minutes later, another former Sibir forward picks up a point. Konstantin Akulov earns a primary assist on Pavel Karnaukov's first marker of the year. It ends with a fight. Maxim Ignatovic steps up for his teammate and drops the gloves with Mikhail Pashnin. And one helps Sibir one bit though. Lars Johansson makes 19 saves for his second shutout of the year, and Red Army win 2-0 on the road. We move on to Ufa, where Salavat Yulaev cross sticks with Slovan Bratislava. Ufa is a heavy favorite in the game, and they start like one. 10.5 minutes into the first, Linus Ulmerich passes it to Filip Larshov at the point, who shoots it, and Jonas Kampanen tips it home. 2 minutes later, Teemu Hartikainen finds captain Grigori Panin in the hash marks, and Panin scores his first of the year. Panin missed half the games in September due to injury. This goal sure means a lot to him. Slovan get a goal back 4 minutes later though. Miho Sersi puts the puck on net on his third attempt and finish for a Parchuk Virta gets a fast finish net matter Juha Metsälä. Salavat restored the 2-goal margin just 40 seconds into the next period. Jonas Kampanen, who's also finished, scores his second of the game and 7th of the season. And early in the third frame, Dmitry Kugrushev nets his 6th of the season unassisted to put it out of reach. Linus Ulmerich, Filip Larsson, and Teemu Hartikainen register 2 assists each, and Salavat Yulaev take it 4-1 on home ice. Our final game of the day takes place in Balashikha, Moscow region. It's home of Avangard this season, and tonight they take on Dynamo Riga. And the Hawks start just the way you'd expect. 28 seconds into the first period, Sergei Shirokov opens up the scoring. In the period, Alexander Piruzhavin takes a shot on net, Christos Gudlevskis gives up a rebound, and Kirill Simonov is joining on the spot to bury it. Early in the second period, Ansel Galimov passes it to the blue line, Kade Franson takes a quick snapshot, and he beats Gudlevskis 5-hole. 10 minutes later, Ilya Mikheyev gets in on a break, and he's right on the money. Mikheyev gets his 5th, and Avangard lead 4-0 after 40 minutes of play. Riga doesn't give up though. Early in the third, Matthias Mutinen scores his 6th of the season to put Dynamo on the board. 5 minutes later, Linus Vidal scores his 10th of the year to climb on top of the league in goals. It's 4-2 now. But it's all in vain. Vili Balka scores his 2nd of the season late in regulation, and that's the end of it. Avangard continued to dominate as they win this one 5-2 on home ice. And that's it for your KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 6 more games, including Lokomotiv Agbars and Joker versus SKA St. Petersburg. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.